I'll tell you a little bit about me. I'm dyslexic. I was lucky enough to be identified at the end of first grade. In the middle of second grade, I went to the Gateway School when it was located on the Upper East Side. Then for middle school, I went to the Windward School. And it changed my life. But it shouldn't have to have. This is not a special education issue. This is a general education issue. 73% of 8th graders in New York City public schools read at below a proficient level. And the reason they read at below a proficient level is because we have bad instruction, we have no identification. It is absolutely absurd. Neurodiversity exists, dyslexia exists, but it is not, in a true sense of the word, a disability. It is something that needs to be identified and remediated, and it can be. And it is an absolute travesty that there are not more individuals like myself. I was so fortunate. I was so lucky. And I was fortunate and I was lucky because I had affluent parents. I had astute teachers. People thought it didn't make sense that this very talkative, white, middle-class kid couldn't read at the end of first grade. If those things, if those privileges I did not have, I would not have been identified, and I would not be reading, and I would not be writing. Reading, writing are not upper-order skills. It is ridiculous that there is not 100% literacy in all of our schools by 5th grade. And people who want to deny the science of reading, they're climate deniers. That's what they are. They're climate deniers. Reading doesn't happen through osmosis. There are all of these middle-class tropes. Go and put books around your children, read to your children, expose them to the English language, and they will magically read. Well, you know what? I say we all go to Russia for 3 months and see if we expose ourselves to the Russian language, if suddenly we can read and write in Russian. I bet you we can't. It is ridiculous. To all the boys and girls who are here today, I want to say a couple of things. First, there's nothing wrong with you. Absolutely nothing. Dyslexic people have just as many strengths and weaknesses as everyone else. But one thing that you have that is so much stronger than that is that you will have perseverance. And let me tell you something, it's great to be underestimated. So I'm so thankful that we're here. I really hope we don't have to be here much longer. There's some great bills around universal screening, about curriculum interventions. I have a task force bill that I think is so necessary that we need to do to make sure that New York State gets on the level of about 10 other states. We are falling behind Mississippi. Mississippi screens every single student for dyslexia. Mississippi knows the science. Why does New York not know the science? And if our regents, if our educators don't get that, they are no better than the executives at ExxonMobil or Marlboro. They are deniers. Thank you.